We speak a lot about co-op education here at the University of Waterloo. We are the largest co-op education university in the world. So that notion of transferring your knowledge into the workplace and being very conscious of the needs of the marketplace, the workplace, are part of the DNA of the university. We see technology transfer as very much a two-way street, and co-op education is an essential part of that, not only the education mission but the research mission. Bill Gates visits us usually once every several years. He's been here twice in the last 4 years now. Not every year, but in many years, we're the largest source of recruits for Microsoft. The rival actually is the other UW. It's University of Washington, and they're about 3 times our size, and we would rival with them and other great institutions like MIT and Berkeley and Harvard and others to supply talent to that organization. Velocity started this September, 08, at the beginning of the academic year, with 70 students in residence concocting great devices. What they've done is they've taken a self-standing residence and they've dedicated that to students who are particularly interested in information technology applications. Fortunately, we have here in our community, just at the edge of the campus, 26 buildings of RIM BlackBerry, and the founder of RIM was an engineering student here, Mike Lazaridis, when in fact he started his business on one of his co-op terms. He's the chancellor of the university, and of course this would be the kind of thing that Mike, as a young student, would have been into with all sleeves rolled up, and we hope to attract a whole lot of Mike Lazaridises to be in Velocity, making these interesting things happen. One of our most interesting initiatives at the present time is with the City of Stratford to establish a digital media research and development center and an educational program to graduate students who would be expert in digital media. Here in Stratford you have some of the best creativity in the whole country, creative minds in the traditional humanities, and you marry that creativity with the technology that comes from Waterloo region. We think that it's a wonderful combination, and it's also the way digital media is done. You need technological people, but you also need people that are very creative with respect to content and putting them together. You would bring financial institutions that do their web pages and their online management. You would bring a company like OpenText. They would establish a significant research presence there and would be developing the next generation of knowledge content management programs. All of that's collaboration with public and private sector partners working to use new and emerging ideas and technologies to create goods and services that are very attractive for Canada. What makes the broader Toronto region best place in the world, in my judgment, for R&D is critical mass. When you put the different elements of that geographical footprint together, it's enormously rich in intellectual resources, enormously powerful in terms of the collaboration that exists public and private sector, and it's an awfully good place to do business.